Hey, it's Larry Pickett. Do you love football? Do you love high school football? Well, I've been working behind the scenes with the Enloe High School football team, and I'm working on a documentary. Larry Pickett presents the Enloe High School football season preview. I'm in the huddle. I'm with the coaches. I'm with the players. This is like you've never seen before. Check this out.
An eagle knows that his destiny is to fly high. He knows that his destiny is to soar with the wind. He knows he has unlimited capacity. He knows that about himself. And whenever you see him perched, he's in a position of confidence. His shoulders are back, his head is up straight, and he has a keen sense of vision because he can see far off. In fact, eagles get to be about over 6 feet long. When extended, they can fly as fast as about 130 or 40 miles an hour. To mount up with wings as the eagles. To run and not be weary, and walk and not faint.
All right, Coach, it's 6 in the morning here.
Yes, sir.
Most coaches and players are probably still in the bed right now. What makes you have your team, your coaches out here this early?
Well, one thing we try to do is we always want to give them a college experience, right? So you got your 5 a.m. practice, so we make ours 6. The other reason is a lot of our guys, being typical high school students, if we have an evening practice, they'll wait until like a 4 o'clock, 4:30 to start getting up and moving at 5 at practice time. So we get them started earlier in the day, keep their mind fresh, keep them on this, get their bones moving so they're not stiff, because a lot of times you have an evening practice and then you wake up in the morning, you're stiff, you don't move, they don't stretch. This gives us the ability to see them, work out some of the kinks, you know, if they need to get ice, if they need to get into the cold tub, whatever they need to do, we can get them right and keep their bodies healthy for the evening practice, keep them going. Get it 6 at 6, let's get it done. Get it in, get it out so we get this weight room action in. Every single one is the bet. What type of running can we put on that? Each misses a gasser? For the team. Everyone.
Wait, what happened? I mean, how far back are you going?
I won't push you past 40.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone. Yeah.
Get it up. Knee up, knee up.
Hey.
Knee up.
Well, I'm OG.
There you go.
All right, coaches, it's early.
Oh, yeah.
What's the importance of this 6 a.m. workout for these boys?
Really just building team chemistry, team bond. Everybody goes through a 6 a.m. workout. You really don't want to go through it, but it's really putting you in that mind state of just the grind of football, the summer workouts. And then you got to come back in this afternoon and, recondition your mind. And then go back at it again, getting into the playbooks, going over practice schemes and things like that. So, it's just one of those days. You got to go through it, man. One of those things.
Hello, sir. Hey, quick question. Have you ever heard of the Enloe football team?
Oh, Enloe football? Oh, yeah, sure have. I used to look at them all the time last year. They had this running back, Hamilton Moore, I think is his name. He used to run the ball all the time. It's kind of funny. They never passed it hardly. But I understand this year they're going to be throwing the ball a lot more.
There you go. There you go. Hands up. Don't stop. Just keep running towards it. Hey, come down here, Jeremiah. Same thing. Give me a good shimmy, head movement, hard step, head movement, hard step.
So the receiving core they're their own unit. You know, we kind of had some meetings about these guys where they're different right now. Their mindset is different.
Let him cross your face. Get outside.
And I think it's because we did so much with Hamilton and Chris O'Neal, the guy we call Hulk, last year, that they don't want to miss their opportunity. And so they took it upon themselves to have a monster offseason. They text each other, they watch film of old games, they're studying the DBs that they play against, and you can tell, and it shows. So we've gone to some 7-on-7s, and the past 3, we've left undefeated.
Go out there and live up to what our last team last year did, make them proud of us.
Jaden right now as a starter, if you include his first start as a sophomore, he is 9-4.
So he knows how to win. It's a mentality out there, and he can throw.
All right, fellas, receiving core. How do y'all feel about this year? Coming off of a big season last year, how do you feel this year's going to go?
I feel like this year's going to go really well since the team is like faster, stronger now. So I feel like this season's going to go very well.
So these guys are really, really rolling. And so I also think that Jaden's leadership on the field, where last year he had Hamilton, he had Christian, he had Chris O'Neal, which those seniors kind of held him down and kind of showed him how to be a field general. He managed the game well. Jaden didn't put us in positions last year to lose games. He was able to manage the games when we needed big passes. He made them.
Jaden, you say you feel good?
I say I feel great. Hold on. Good day today, good week. Just got to loosen up.
The team respects him. So I feel as though coming into this year, he's ready to be that quarterback that you can lean on. He and I have a very unique relationship because one of the things about Jaden is he sees it on the field and he wants to immediately go at it and change it. Coach, I see it. And he and I will be on the same page, but he's moving a little bit faster. Go! There it is. Go. Hey, I'll take it. But I see Larry wide open. But hey, I'll take that.
Gilly, why you over here? And then sit. Hey, come on, man. Him up. All right?
Listen to me though. Yeah, so James, I gave you what you were looking for. Remember, you said, did you see that John Wright cheated over? So John Wright cheated way over. Well, Larry has a post, right? Right, so now Larry running that post across the middle, that safety has to pick between Larry or Gilly. So then now he picked Larry, but Larry was already inside. That was a touchdown. But I'll take the cheese with Jamison. I'll take the cheese. Like, we'll take that oodles and noodles. But when you're reading the field and you notice that the safety's already cheated over and you got double posts on a safety, those double posts on the safety makes him choose he can never be right. So whoever he picks, you throw opposite. You all right?
Okay. Go.
No. Wrong read. Corey. Why do I pick Corey? Because Q came down and Q widened out. I'm picking Corey. All right?
I get it.
So when you threw that ball, you got Tyree trying to block two guys.
I get it.
So if Tyree trying to block two guys, that means one guy's open.
I'm there now. I got it.
Let's go. So, he's a go-getter, and I really enjoy that, you know what I mean? And I just want to make sure that he's ready for this coming into this year because now he's the guy.
Yeah, go.
There you go, purple. Go with it.
Ow! Come on, boy.
All right, Larry, we've seen you in your last team on YouTube making big moves in Pop Warner. You're in high school now. What kind of impact are you going to make here at Enloe?
Hopefully the same impact, but better. Just keep on playing football the same way I always have.
You're switching positions now. You were mainly running back, a lot of defense last year. You're going to be a wide receiver this year. How have you been preparing?
Preparing as if I was a receiver the whole time, doing receiver drills and practicing with the receivers.
So then if I come up and then stick.
Nice.
So if I go here, there you go.
Oh, so you want me to swing back?
No, what I'm saying is your hand should always be ready. So if I go up, if I go down, if I go up, no. You went across your body. So now look, you go across your body. All right. Come on, man. We have players that come from so many different backgrounds. Like, we have players who have mom and dad. Then we have players who may not have mom or dad, or, maybe grandma's raising them. And so what we try to do is create that common bond where football is home.
Oh my God. Down.
Hey, SOS, cat.
Ooh, that's 3. I did so. Ready? What's that? That ain't no lineman stance. Thank you, sir. Oh, that's 3 again.
Bring it down.
That's 3. Woo, boy, you slow.
Bring it in.
You got me that time, too. Got it in there again. You ain't getting them down. Go. Stay square. Woo! That's it. So then if I come up and then stick. So if I go here, there you go.
Oh, so you want me to swing back?
No, what I'm saying is your hand should always be ready. So if I go up, if I go down, if I go up, no. You went across your body. So now look, you go across your body. Right. Come on, man.
We have younger coaches, but guys that are old enough to know, the balance. So you don't have guys who play around with the kids to the level of immaturity, but we play around with the kids enough to where it's a trust thing. So there's that fine line where they can come to us as brothers, but then we also can pull the cord and now we let them know more of a mentor, father figure that, you don't want to go that way.
You did a great job. So when he's coming, come here, Brian. So when he's coming and you get him here, you got to force here, all right? Don't let him ride you wide because you're allowing quarterback to step up on you and go. You got to bend him back. Force him into it. At that point, you can start long arming, man. You need to work that. You're an end. Start working your long arm.
That hole is real big right here between my backers now. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, sir, Miller. Way to clean up. Way to clean up. Good job.
And so, you have Coach Kennedy who he can listen to the music they listen to. I can't take it, but he can listen to the music they listen to and relate on that level. And whereas I can't, you know what I mean? And then you have Coach Brown, who's always like a staple of just, I'll say he's consistent. Coach Brown is probably one of the most consistent coaches we have, just with the ebb and flow of, just the emotional tug that it is where, dealing with hardship and things like that.
The shoulder.
I ain't gonna lie, I do gotta work on that. Hey, so go to the right. Go to the right in the middle. Go to the right. No, you stay straight. You can motion there to there. That's cool. Don't worry about it.
Cross your fingers like this.
Larry. Come on, you gotta be sooner. You're doing it too late. When it's too late. Once he breaks, you gotta throw. Alright? Good job. Huddle.
We're getting this. Bomb. Alright? Now, come on down. Press him tight. Now press him back. That's what I want you to do. All right, let's get it dry. Let's go. You gotta get it dry. You gotta get them all. All right. Go. Boom. There it is. Now the hole is gone. That's what I want. Now, hot rod. You gotta get them out of there. That's it now. That's it.
I think our coaching staff does a great job with not fighting over who's the leader. You know what I mean? Like, I'm the head coach, I have the most responsibility, but we each lead in our own way. So there is some personality that they can relate to, some personality that they can talk to, and it may not always be me, it might be Coach Kennedy, it might be Coach Lewis, but whoever they can gravitate to, there's always someone to talk
to. Ooh, Gilly, you too high. That's why you ain't gonna catch it. The order staying low.
Go. So the objective is, if y'all stay low, you can get the man. Y'all doing this. Set, go.
Here's your cheat code. Stay low, high, tight. Dip in the shoulders. Staying tight. Feet never stop. Transition. Stay tight again. Should be done.
Stay low. Don't pop up. Sit.
Change your direction, son. Telling me a lot about you. I don't know.
Sit.
Get out. Go get him, James. Oh, yeah.
One of the hardest things is
creating an identity amongst the team that hasn't grown up together. We're not a community-based school. We are, but we're not, because we have a huge magnet population, and these students come from everywhere in the county. So where some schools like a Sanderson or a Leesville or a Millbrook, these kids come up together playing Pop Warner together, and then they just go to Millbrook. Our kids come from everywhere, so it's a new set of guys every single year. We don't even have a base of guys we can just hang our hat on and say, well, he's coming here or he's coming here. No, we have to share kids with Southeast Raleigh and Broughton, and so every year it's just cross your fingers, let's see what we get. Then once they get here, okay, let's see what our needs are. Let's see what the home life is. Let's see what the mindset is, how they're thinking, how these players are thinking, and it's really a psychological battle before we even get to football.
So man, you're on a new team this year. You were at Northern Durham last year. Now you're coming over here and people are starting to look at you and see your skills. What made you, first of all, want to come to the Enloe squad?
Well, first, I was scared of change. And it just came to a time and point where I couldn't do nothing about it. So I just went with the flow, did what I did, came out here, and just put in the work.
So being on a new squad, new coaches, new team members, I'm sure your goal is to take somebody's job, right?
Yes, definitely, because I've came out of Northern as a starter, so I want to come to another school and be a starter. I don't want to lose any looks that I'm getting, so yes, that is definitely a goal.
You can come two and then just take off. I was looking at here, and then you see him come, you come back down. If you open your hips this way, he did what you wanted to do. Now he can just shoot, come right underneath.
It made me have to flip my hips the other way so I can get underneath it. And I think it was David over top.
So that's what I'm saying. You stay here, so when you see him foul, you can come back down.
All right.
But when you open, now you're in no man's land. Either you're going to have to turn, come back down this way, you see what I'm saying? Or you're going to have to pivot and then open up and come back down.
All right.
You got the right stuff.
You're still trying to build camaraderie. Is there a challenge there? Because you are trying to take somebody's job.
It definitely is a challenge, but the guys at Enloe, they really love me here. They just brought me in like a family. It was real easy, simple. They got me in, got out to work as soon as I got here.
So what was your year like last year?
Last year, finished around with 60 tackles, 4 fumble recoveries, no picks, sadly, but it was a pretty okay season for me to bounce back to.
But this year, what will we find out from you?
Oh, we can expect the big things, 80-plus tackles, at least 5 or more picks. I'm going to try to get a couple rushing yards in there, running back, definitely.
All right, so we're going to be watching that for you this year.
Yes, sir.
Last year, our hashtag was Make Them Believe. And it was not for the fans, where a lot of people thought it was for the fans. Make Them Believe was for our players.
Oh, stay low, Gilly. Jar. Yo, let's go, Lemon. I'm trying over there high.
Trying to go with me, Lemon?
Yeah.
Trying to go with me? Come on.
In shoes? Lemon, he beat you in shoes. Go take that stuff. Sit.
Oh, yeah, he does. I jogged a little bit.
Oh, man. Hey, rotate it. Flip it.
Linebacker to see you coming. Come on, look. Come here. You don't want the linebacker to see you coming. Get set. Here's what I mean. So, once you say set, go. Hand, shoot the hand. There we go. Now stop. Now pause. Now the linebacker, your head is on the linebacker, right? So now you come off. He doesn't see you. Bang. Now look, stop. Now turn around. This is the hole. That's what we want, but we don't want the linebacker to know that he's coming, that you're coming off on him, right? If you tell it too early, all he's gonna do is just press you inside the hole. We want him to see you double down, because the rule for a linebacker, come here, once you double down, he's supposed to go fast flow to that hole. Now, come off. Boom. There's your hole right here.
Go. You're not gonna be a spaceship, so you're not gonna have your hands out here. All right, you come in here like hooks, tackle somebody. Not a spaceship. We're not flying a plane. All right. Sit. Sit. Go.
Come here. Come on. Forget that conversation with them ugly dudes. We about to go on the field and work.
What y'all gonna do, Q?
I don't know. We could do a lot of stuff to him, especially with him.
Yeah. You silent type, or are you just gonna show it on the field?
Show it on the field. I don't like talking.
Your steps, pass run. You ain't gotta move.
Hey, Brian.
Those 2 pops, talk to yourself.
They're reaching. So
Pass run. Pass run. Pass run. Run. Now, come on. Boom. Press them and sit. All right? Now, once you sit, don't let him drive you out of there. That's the hold. Fight force with force. So then now it's a fight here till you know where the ball's going. All right? Now, once you know where the ball's going, get rid of him. Okay? Let's work. You're supposed to step where his heels are at. So you got to get set. Get set. Perfect. Sit. Go ahead, call it. Sit. Go. Step. Now I'm square. Now I can see what's going on. Now I know whether or not I need to cut this way or press. But if I don't take that step, my angle is off. I should be coming downhill. My first step, call it again. Set. Go. Step. I'm here. Now, downhill. So now I'm square enough to see what's going on. If I don't get square and I come at an angle like this, I can't see this cutback lane unless I do what? Stop, turn. Well, they're coming 100 miles per hour, right? We don't want that. Go back. So, step, set. Let's call it set, go, step.
Coach Allen, you are a staple of the Enloe football program. Tell us what we should expect from these guys this year.
Great season, one of the greatest seasons the school has ever had.
Wow, I love it. So we're going to have a huge season.
There's no reason why we can't be a playoff team every year. I mean, the talent is here. It's more so just creating that team atmosphere, that brotherhood, that bond, so that they can be successful on the field. I mean, a lot of people don't realize football is about trusting the guys that you're playing with. And there's 11 guys on the field at one time, and if any weak link happens at that time, it's going to show.
Kamara, you holding that ball real tight. Tell me why.
Man, listen, you know what I'm saying? Can't fumble the ball, man. This is my wife right here. This is my baby, you know what I'm saying? Can't, what was I about to say? Everything goes through this.
Okay.
Can't
Did you
do
just
what
tell
I
me
do.
you slept with that ball last night?
Yes, sir. Slept with it, took a shower with it and everything, man.
You serious about this thing?
I'm serious, man. I done put a bag over it, switch it. Tie the bag up, switch it. Put another one, tie it up, man. Gotta love it, man. Everybody want to be great, so it's time to be great.
Set, go. Now attack. There it is. That's it. That play is over. Good job. Good job.
CJ, keep yourself. You standing up, you leaning, you gonna get blocked. Gotta stay square. Stay square. You shut it down, but don't get pancake doing it wrong.
That's the fit I want.
Set, go.
Get out, get out.
Hey, if he's so far back, he ain't got to sell it outside. Just get in straight into it right now.
That's the one technique is who?
Hey, even
It is Kennedy. No. The one technique is Kennedy. So if Kennedy presses across your face, you give it. All right? But if he just stays stagnant and we got the double team, you give it. The only time you don't give it is when he gets penetration and busts up the play. All right? So listen, that's why it's important to ride. Slow your fake down, ride your fake, so that now if you let the defense make their play, so that you can react on the defense. All right? Go. There it is. Good job, offense and defense. Now, time. Why you waiting? If you see that and that's your gap, go attack it. All right? Don't wait. You just waited. That gave us 4 yards. If you attack it now, we take that away. All right, let's go.
I think a lot of the young guys that we got now really have to understand is This thing is about molding them past football. And football ends for everybody. And so we want to make sure when they get that degree that they're in a position to do whatever it is they want to do in life. And I call it Plan B. Like, so your Plan B is okay. Let's get that degree. Plan A is football. That's great. But what's Plan B?
Naturally, he taller than me. So y'all keep coming underneath. You got to make the play. All right? We need to stay over top of this post route. Let's go, Jaden. Jaden, call him.
Hey, so get it inside release. You got to get inside of him now, Jameson, no matter what. Got to get inside of him. Got to get inside. Got to get inside. That's better. Now he's outside him. There you go.
On top. I need you over top, not underneath it. Over top, not
Attention
underneath.
is the key. So, like I said, we'll just keep breaking it down piece by piece by piece. Then by the time we get to the end of practice, put it all together. By that time, we should be able to.
And we got the whole song right then at the end of practice, and we're good to go.
That's it.
We're good to go. That's what it is.
Not a bad practice so far. I just need them. The biggest part that we need to make sure they understand defensively is the fits.
Yes.
Like if you create a wall, there's no cutback.
Ain't no cutback. Right.
So what's happening is the linebackers and the D-line, they're hesitating. And that small hesitation is causing us to get up on them.
Yep.
So if everybody just attacks their gap,
good.
Good to go.
Good to go.
Inside. There you go. Go inside. There you go. Right through. Perfect. Hit it.
Good job. Way to stay up. Way to stay up.
Hold it.
Stay up. Way to stay up.
Good job adjusting no line. Great job.
If you see that guy shift, you know you gotta go inside.
There you go. Hit it.
Go! Quarterback! You should have ran directly to Coach Kennedy.
Go. Get out here, Melo. Get out here, Melo. Get out here. Get outside. Good.
Blaster.
Go.
Stay there.
Outside. Good, man.
This going this way is left hand, right hand. You trying to go left hand, right hand, come back close.
Break it down. Back up. That's how practice is supposed to go. You know what I'm saying? Now it feels a little bit better. Defense is in your fits. Offense, you got your butt kicked, and that's good. Y'all need to get y'all butt kicked. Y'all need to get humble. It ain't gonna be easy every time you out here. That's what we want. So I'm kind of glad they did what they did to y'all in team, because that's what we're looking at. Iron sharpens iron. All right. So with that being said, tomorrow we'll do the same exact thing. We'll break it down to build it back up until it becomes automatic, and then now we start to fly around. Got me? Yes, sir. 1, 2, 3. Do it dirty.
Hey, hustle off.
Go off. On my freshman. Go for it.
All right, Coach. So at the end of each practice, I've noticed the call for do it for dirty. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, we have a player, Daniel Bryant. We call him Dirty D because he's on the defensive line and he plays dirty. Not in a bad way, but he just does all the stuff that we need him to do, and he's kind of just fearless down there. He's anchored that with Christian for 3 years, and now he's going into his senior year. He had gotten into a bad car accident, and he's on his recovery right now, and he's doing a great job getting back to us. And he showed up to practice, and it inspired everybody. We had some tears going on, so it's really our drive right now is to do it for Daniel, because Daniel was that leader on the field and off the field. So keeping guys in class for us and making sure assignments are turned in and making sure guys are watching film. Like Dirty was a coach on the field, and so now we're doing this, for him and holding things down for him until he can get back. And we eagerly anticipate him coming back because we definitely miss his smile and his laugh and just his motivation towards the players. So do it for Dirty is just us saying, Dirty laid it on the line for us, and now we're going to continue to lay it on the line for him.
All right, we have been hearing do it for Dirty all throughout summer practices. Now I have Dirty here with me. Tell us what happened.
I was in a bad car accident May 28th, and it was very bad. I was in ICU in the hospital for 17 days and a rehab hospital for another 11 days. And I couldn't speak so highly how my teammates and my coaches have came to surround me in this difficult time, to lift me up, even ending in practice with Do It for Dirty, making posters and everything. Their help has, pushed me through, keeping my spirit up, and giving me a even more drive to get back to playing this season and making a difference.
Defense doesn't get better. Like I said, I watched in 7-on-7. We got to do our job. We got to be almost flawless in our job. We got to develop an excellent pass rush. So what we need to do is just keep pushing that practice. That effort I saw today, I need more. As you can see, I don't have much of depth on the D-line, so we just got to work. We got to eat it. All right, eat these double teams. It's gonna be hard days. You're gonna be tired. You got to push through it.
Come on, D.
Pull that trigger. That's your play. Tackle for loss.
How they doing today, Coach?
Better day today. I think the rest helped. Needed it. I feel a little bit better. You. That's all you. Bring me a quarterback this year, man. I need one. I'm waiting on it. You owe me 3, Massenberg. 3. 2 from Southeast. Still mad about that. Go. CJ, you gotta take that.
There's a huge hole right there.
You gotta take that on. Hey, CJ.
OG.
That's on me. I ain't
You got to keep your head up. So when you get the ball, your head goes down. You got to keep your head up and know who you're following. You're following that guy. Him. Yes. So what happened was he made the block, but you didn't see him. You went that way. So you're running off of his block. Okay. Follow him in the hole. Yes, sir.
Hey, hold on.
DG. Let's break down though. Alright. So instead of just using your arms, let's sit down. So in the game you can.
Yeah, I would, but I
No doubt. Grab it, give it, Make six.
All right, so the word student athlete, the first word there is student. You're known to check behind your players to make sure that they're getting good grades. Check behind them weekly to make sure that they are excelling in the classroom, and you spend a lot of extra time and energy doing that. Why is that so important to you?
Well, you know, the plan B that I always tell the guys about, which is they're going to school and going to college, getting that degree. I mean, we all know that that's what gets you into school. I mean, everybody wants to play college football, but the requirement now is so tough academically that these guys have to have it together. And what I don't want them to do is lose their opportunity because they weren't aware. A lot of students, you know, they think that, well, when I become a senior, I'm good, but they don't focus on the freshman, sophomore, and possibly the junior year as far as understanding the requirements to be a collegiate player. And so if they shoot themselves in the foot as a junior or as a sophomore, then that can come and bite them in the butt as a senior. I've seen it happen. I've actually seen scholarships removed from players just because they're a 1/10 of a point short. So I don't want our players to ever give any excuses or reasons on their half not to be ready to receive a scholarship or receive, you know, that opportunity to go to a school. So I drill it. We've seen players lose scholarships. I've had friends lose scholarships because of academics, and I just don't want to be in that position to see it. It would hurt me, you know what I mean? Because knowing it, I'm responsible for sharing that information. So I know the kids think, like, I'm a freshman, why are you jumping my back? But I've seen guys lose scholarships because of an F or a D freshman year, and that hurt. You know, that's why we preach it and teach it and make sure we stay on it, and that's one area where, you know, we're not going to let up or compromise our academic integrity.
Go!
That's you. That's what I mean. You got to break down. That's you. Force it back inside. Don't chase it. You want to. Huddle! Look at you out there, right? Yeah. Then look at all these people. You wanted to cut back into them. You see what I'm saying?
I got you.
You going outside, you got to chase it. Cut it back to your hip. All right.
Motion. Fast.
Hit.
Hey, work back to the ball though, Corey. Work back. Don't just sit. Work back. Huddle.
Hold.
Good. Third down.
So are you afraid of getting hit?
No,
You say that with confidence. Like, are you ready to get hit? Do you want to get hit?
I do.
Now tell me why you want to get hit.
I don't really know. It's just always been something that I just had a desire to get hit, fall, get back, and keep going.
How about, do you want to deliver any hits?
Yes. Yes.
All right, we're going to be looking out for you this year. I'm going to wait for you to make a big hit. I'm going to be watching and filming.
Well, you already scored a rush. I don't know. What's up?
Hey, not a bad read. It's just late. Once you make up your mind, let it fly. It's the same thing I tell Jaden. Once you make up your mind, let it fly. All right?
Turn, go.
All right, Eric, so tell me, what's your expectations for your performance this year?
To get better looks and to do the best I can be the best I can be.
So this is your second year playing, right?
Yes, sir.
Do you consider yourself one of the fastest kids on the team?
Yeah, of course.
Of course. Now, who can mess with you, though? Who's kind of right there with you?
I give it to Isaiah Jacobs.
All right, so in the foot race, who's got it?
Oh, no, I can't. I'm going to say I got it. I'll never go with anybody else.
All right, Isaiah, so, Eric and I were just talking about who's the fastest, right? So, he said he's going to put it on himself. Of course, you got to go with number one. What you think about that?
Yeah, he's not faster.
He's not faster.
He's not faster.
Come on, Isaiah.
Not at all.
You want to do this?
I can't right now, but you're definitely. You faster than me?
No.
He faster than you.
Yeah, y'all beat.
Come on now.
Oh!
Y'all been friends a long time, right?
I'm going to check. You don't.
For how long?
Huh?
How long?
Well, I'll beat you.
Third grade, right?
Race.
It's been
can race.
It's been a minute, yeah.
We can race.
And look, he's still trying to politic the race.
Oh, yeah, but I said you. I feel like you're the only person that's out there with my speed. To it.
I'm gonna beat you though. It might not be
You're
like
still
that.
not faster than me, but it's alright. You know how that goes. We've been going through this for very long. It's alright. Yeah. You can catch them.
Oh, yeah!
All right, Dadu. There. You beat, guys.
For allowing us to live to see it. Let me play tomorrow, because I really need to get right. In Jesus' name, amen.
You guys always pray?
Yes, sir, I do. My grandpa's a pastor, so I've been raised to do that.
Coach, you got a lot of talent out here. How is it that you know when you got a special player?
Well, when you can actually find your generational player, he just stands out. Like, he does things that you can't coach. Like, either his speed is phenomenal or his ability to tackle is phenomenal. I mean, you can just sense it. Like, he just does everything that you want. He has it in him. So it's not really hard to find, but he only comes around once in a lifetime. So when you get one, you just try to cherish it and value it to the best of you can. So you never know where it's gonna go. You coach him like you coach everybody, but he stands out. He's your leader. He's the one who's the heart and the emotion of your team. So that's how I know when I found one.
So, Coach, you say number 3, Daquan, is the best DB in all of Wake County, huh?
Yes, sir. I put him based on his speed, his knowledge of the game, and able to cover best. Did you see that play? Did you notice how he went around the player and still stuck and made the play? That's hard to teach.
Hey, Jamie, play ball. Split him. Make sure you squat down and get a little low. There you go. Get inside a little bit. There you go. Eyes on the man. Don't look at the quarterback. Do him. Eyes on the man. There you go. Ah. It's all right. He's slow anyway. Don't worry about him. Corey, chill. You dropped 3 passes. You thought you dropped 3 passes.
All right, so I saw you coaching up some of your teammates, and obviously your name is out there right now. A lot of interest in you. Had a big season last year. What can we expect from you this year?
Well, me working more hard, working on my craft, being a leader to my DBs, perfecting my craft, and turn my interceptions to pick sixes because I didn't have any touchdowns for pick sixes last year. So I'm working on that pretty much.
But you have 5 interceptions.
Yeah, 5 interceptions.
That's a big deal. So how long have you been playing the game of football?
Well, since I was 7.
Okay, so it's natural to you now?
It's natural to me now. Yeah.
Okay. Now, there's some buzz out there with you, UNC, NC State. How do you feel about that? A lot of hard work here. How do you feel about it paying off with the looks?
Well, I ain't feeling satisfied. I just feel like I need to work harder to try to reach the offer.
All right, man, so big year coming up. How was your season last year?
Pretty good. I made all-conference second team, 2 picks, 2 touchdowns, a couple field goal blocks, a couple tackles, pass deflections. It was pretty good, but I put in a lot of work this offseason, and I plan to have an even bigger year this year.
So tell me a little bit about your offseason. What did you do to get better?
I lifted a lot. Like every day I was in the weight room lifting. I gained a good 20 pounds in the offseason. Worked on 40 time, shaved like maybe 0.3 of a second off of my 40 time. I've been putting in the work, trying to get bigger, faster, stronger, just main stuff like that. End of this season, I most definitely want to get a college scholarship, most definitely. You already know, like not national, but state championship, most definitely want to get there. Like we lost in the first round last year, but definitely state championship.
7:30, we'll have a 10.
Excuse me, ladies. I know you are the team moms, at least 2 of the representatives of team mom.
Hi. Hey.
Can you tell me what it means to be a Enloe team mom?
Well, Enloe team mom, we have many jobs. We wear many hats. We're responsible for the background operations of the team. So we seek sponsorships for the team every year. We are responsible for setting up the pregame meals and fundraising activities that the team does throughout the year. We also send out schedules and emails to the team parents to keep them informed on what's going on. We have conversations directly with Coach Blocker and the other coaching staff to let us know, what their direct needs are for the team.
We also work with the coaches if there's any academic things that the guys need. If there are carpool issues, anybody that needs transportation, help with that. We're the moms that are usually here, always on hand, that the players know that they can grab, the coaches know that they can grab. We are social media friends. We are in each other's faces 5 days a week. We just keep in constant contact, so whatever the program needs, we provide.
High-flying Eagles, they know they got a vision. They know they got a long distance. They got a sight. They got somewhere to go.
Even though you have 2 hands on it, there's nothing secure in the ball at the bottom. So when you get the ball, it has to be here. Now, once you split the point on both sides, now you can put the ball on either side you want, but you have to slide it across your breastplate going this way. Because if you do this, what's securing the ball? So what I'm saying is, if you control it here, the ball is always secure no matter if you go left or if you go right. Not left, open, right, open. That's where the fumbles are coming from. I knew I could figure it out with you. The ball has to start here, no matter what. All right? We'll work on it.
Hey, y'all back up more.
There. So, let it rest in there first.
Back up more, Dylan.
Let it rest. Now nestle your hands inside of there. Now, see how there's nothing? There's nothing. Your forearm is protected. Now, if you want to move it to your right hand, slide it across your breastplate, tuck it. Now, there's no space. So remember, no space at any time. So from here to here, here to here, here to here, here to here. So that's what you got to practice at home. Now we figured it out. You got to do this every day at home.
Hands. All right, that's gonna be our
See, the ball goes right in here. Never any space in between. That's what you got to practice at home. Okay? There we go.
Play tackling. All right, you want to be in a nice football stance, and you want to be able to shoot your double underhooks. All right, but we gotta have a broad chest. All right. So let's place emphasis on this broad chest now. All right, here we go, back up top. Third quarter. Feet shoulder width apart, good. Squeeze. Big chest. Cummins. Big chest, chest out. There you go.
Squeeze. Sit. Hands. Shoot.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Foot down. Right foot. Right foot. Right
Hold it,
foot.
hold it.
Right foot. Your right foot's up, left foot
Both
back.
hands up,
Hold
both
it.
hands up,
Hold
ready
it.
to tackle.
Hold it. Hold it. Heads up, chest up. Heads up, chest up.
On the whistle, shoot. Bag. I want you to break down and just fit. You gotta feel, you gotta know, you gotta trust that he's gonna be there. Alright, I don't need my corners losing contain. Now they inside and a running back getting the sideline. No, we fit. It's a team thing. Here we go. Y'all two up. Not bad, not bad. Head up, hands up. That's what I want right there. Set. Break down.
Look
Feet up.
closer.
Alright,
Not
side you
too
too
bad.
far. Head on this side, head on this side.
Come on, come on,
Down,
come on,
big.
come on. Ooh.
If you run up on me and you taking these big steps, I'm gonna cut back on you. You gotta step. Boom. We'll work on that one next. Set.
One thing. Pay attention to coach's head. As we're coming down, guys, you guys are breaking down and your head is doing this.
My head is up.
His head is up, his chest is up. Everything is coming from his quads, his butt, and his hamstrings.
Bang.
You guys are doing this head first. That's where concussions happen, fellas. We got to get that chest to the bag. Head off. There you go. So the hip that we should be aiming for when he squares up, right here. Got me? The near hip is what we're aiming for. So if the running back was running and he goes to cut, he's cutting into you at the near hip. All right, so every time he turns to break down, he's running, turn to break down. When you break down, near hip. Near hip. So by the time you get to him, you should be at the nearest hip to you. Got me? Everybody good? All right, let's work the drill. Drill to the field. Let's go. Square. Square. Stand off.
Come on, all right.
Coaches, another great practice.
Yes, sir.
Hey, it's kind of late.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the sacrifices of being a coach in the early mornings and the late nights.
Well, I mean, it's a huge sacrifice for families. And what I mean by that is you got wives and fiancés and children at home who, you know, they need your time too. And the biggest thing about the sacrifices that we do is what we give to these young men, we also then have to turn around, do the same thing at home. So like I kind of learned possibly the hard way because I went in so much as a young coach. I ended up, you know, getting a divorce because, you know, football was a large part of it just because of time. You know, because I invested so much in the game that, you know, the communication wasn't there to where, you know, there was an understanding about the balance that needs to take place for home. So as a young coach, I was just excited to work with the guys, and meanwhile, I'm not paying attention to the fact that, you know, my ex-wife, her quote was, "I feel like I'm a glorified babysitter. You know, yeah, you're a great coach, and I love the accolades that you get and we get as a family, but
where's the time? And, you know, I didn't think about that, you know, and I think coming back now, you know, engaged in, you know, having a child again, I get to replay that part of my life, which is crazy, which you got to find that balance. So, like, I got young coaches now, like, you know, Coach Knight right here, and I tell him a lot, like, man, you know, get home, or I don't stress about Saturday practices, we don't have Saturday meetings, things like that, or if we do things, you know, making sure the kids are with us, or kids are around, man, because it's huge. I used to have my daughters in the locker room with me, but, you know, that's still not quality time because there's 55, 60 boys, you know what I mean? And so while they were okay with it because they're with dad, it's still not that special time that they need. And, you know, during the football season, you know, it takes a special person when it comes down to just a spouse to understand the time constraints and how much you're giving up. And I think, you know, a lot of times it just, the football wives and women and spouses involved, I just, you know, I don't think they get a lot of credit or the credit that they deserve for basically holding down the house, the bills, the managing everything while we're here with, you know, these guys. And it's a sacrifice that they give for their home to where we can create an environment for these young men that's, you know, safe and loving as well. So it's kind of, you know, a shared thing. I don't know what you think, Coach Knight.
Yeah, I mean, I was in the same situation coming here the first year here. I'm 5 years into the coaching game. And coming here, I was eager to learn the new offense, the new scheme here at Enloe. And I was begging Coach, let's meet Sunday. He just had a long talk with me about, you know, spend time with your family. I was in your same situation. It happened to me the exact same way. And I don't want you to follow in my shoes. And I still saved the text. And I remember I showed my wife, and I got to figure out a way to manage the football time and our time with my family, because I have 3 kids and a wife at home. So that's 4 different people I got to show attention to when I get to the house. But at the same time, focus on this all at once, you know? So just listening to Coach Blocker and just telling me, you know, focus on your family, spend time with them. We'll have time in the office for football, but you have to have those time slots so you can eke out the time so you won't come in my shoes. You know, basically learn from me, don't make the same mistakes. And I'm just been trying to do the best I can, trying to manage it the best, but it gets hard and it gets you at times, but you just gotta figure it out. And once you figure it out, it's smooth rolling from there.
Swain, you're a senior now, man. Wide receiver leadership. Tell me what this year means for you.
I mean a lot. We got to go out with a bang. We got to go chase some offers, win, make it to the playoffs, have a good senior season.
All right, tell me what your goal is, man. You trying to do this in college?
Yes, sir.
Well, don't let him wash you down to the other end. Fight pressure with pressure. Sit down in your gap. If he keep washing you, sometimes you could just fall down and make a pile up versus going all the way over there because you can help me more on your side of the field.
Hey, let's play sound offense today, right? Drive off your feet, use your hands, finish the play. Okay, running backs hit the holes, eyes open, quarterbacks go through your face. Receivers, we got to block. All right, first play we'll start off with, stand right, tight right, chili right. All right, chili right. Ready?
Lewis, man, you got some really cool equipment here. How does this help you guys prepare?
Well, it allows us the ability to watch and fix our mistakes in practice, so we don't have to wait till a game day to fix any mistakes that we have. It's been a great tool. We see a lot of different things. We can fix all the little stuff that we have. It's, as you can see, we got good shots of the film. We can see all the field, defense and offensive perspective, and we can show them both. I'll get it uploaded, get it edited so that it's cut, and we really can go through practice. Give them a chance to watch film, because now they can watch film on their own. And having the ability to have this technology helps, because that was the biggest thing what caused us to go 8-4 last year was film. So yeah, this has been a great thing. I'm glad I've been able to do this.
protect you, all right? I'm behind you. You're not going to tackle. Run as fast as you can, all right? You want to score up. All right, get set. Let's go. Y'all get set. Offense, come here. Hey, offense over here. Don't get nervous, okay? You're going to be all right. These big guys right here. Let me hold it for you. All these big guys right here, look, see them? Tell everybody say your name. That's
Josh, Tyrell,
JT, Robert, DG, Jeremiah. So all these guys are going to protect you, all right? So you just get behind them and run as fast as you can. They're going to take you all the way to the end zone, okay? And then once you score, you hurry up and run to mom and tell her you scored, all right? So don't you be nervous. Don't be scared. We got you, all right? This is the quarterback. His name is Jaden. All right? So we're going to give you the ball, and you're going to run as fast as you can, all right? Let's go. I'm going to help you. You block it.
Oh, hey, hold this. Come on, little man.
So look, you got to stand right.
Y'all better block.
Hey, yo, move up. Get out the mud. Get out the mud. I don't want mom to get mad at me. Come on.
Right there. We good.
Look, 2, shoot, red. All right, back up. Huh? Yeah, they're going to tag you. They're not bet you, but watch this. They're not even going to touch you. Watch this. You're going to run so fast they won't even touch you. Don't be nervous. I got you, all right? Come here. So this is how we do it. Get set. So get in the 2-point stance. So put your hands right here. Now, all these big guys that's wearing the black jerseys, say set, go, get you the ball, all right? Jaden's gonna be with you, all right? JT. All right. JT. Yeah, we're going right here behind Hot Rod. Hey, defense, don't be jerks, man. He's already nervous, all right? Down. Set. Go. Go. Come on, man. This way. Come on. Right there, in there. Hey, defense, y'all shook. 3, 1, 2, 3, go. Get him high five. There you go. Get him high five, man. There you go. Hey, look, he couldn't even You did a great job. Don't you be worried about those guys, man. All right, if you can handle this, you're going to be great. You got me? You did a great job. I know they make a lot of noise, but you did a good job. And you pretty fast, all right? All right, man. Good luck to see you.
All right, Coach, what's the purpose of this drill?
Purpose of this drill, they're behind the pole so they can't bring it into their body. So we're forcing every catch to catch with their hands out here. So when you're running them curl routes, them hitch routes, then you come back to the ball, we want to extend our hands, catch the ball out in front of us, give the DB a less chance to get a pass breakup.
Attack it, go get it. Good job, boys. Set. Go. Attack it, go get it. Set. Go.
Coach, what's the purpose of this drill right here?
Pursuit tackle, that's all. Pursuit tackle all the time. We're trying to get everybody in the back. Look at the camera. We ain't trying to give them no yards this season. Shut down the box as much as possible. So, set, go.
I think we got a good group of linebackers that can do it this season.
Yeah, come on.
You right here. It should be
Eric.
Good boy. Oh, stop spinning. Just flip it. The clock. That should be like you. Step right here. First, you sit over.
All right, so we do it.
Step. Make this flip. Go to 6 o'clock. Take a clock. Look at the clock. 12, 6.
That's it. Let's go.
Down. Set. Go.
We got it. Much better, much better, much better, much better, much better.
3 step. Pick it up. 3 step. Pick it up. Pick it up. Walk it back.
What are you teaching in this drill?
Well, we're teaching the 3-step read progression. First 3 steps, eyes on the quarterback. Getting your read, making sure it is what it is you see, what's actually being ran. Then our 10 phase, just staying square, working hard on your back pedal, staying low. Kind of disguising your coverage to that quarterback, but we just working, looking for intermediate and deep routes. So that's just our read progression before we get into the actual route itself. All right, DBs on 3. 1, 2, 3.
DBs. You come in here, do something, be aggressive with it. Y'all not going fast enough, really. It's a drill, you gotta work your technique, you gotta go full speed. So run with me this time. So you come in here. You come across, you can club him. You can club him. Just don't make the full extension. Don't come here, but you can go like that, right?
Hey, break it in, break it in. Break it in. Hey, receivers on me, receivers on 3. 1, 2, 3. Receivers.
Here we go. Sit. Same thing. Go.
Ground like this. You got to be working. All right, here we go. Watch the ball. Remember, you watch the ball. You don't jump off sides. You jump off sides, 10 up, down. It costs me. Ready. Set. Check, 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 check. Black 50, black 50, black 50. Down, set. Go, go. Your first step, you should be launching yourself out of your stance, and you should be on this side of the bag. This bag symbolizes the line of scrimmage. If you do not step across the line of scrimmage, we do not create a new line of scrimmage. Therefore, we lose. We have got to get across the line of scrimmage to reestablish a new line of scrimmage to make plays happen. All right? So your first step's got to be here, and your second step has still got to be an explosive step. You're gaining ground because you're looking for the ball. By the time you have gotten 2 yards deep, you need to know where the ball is because you're going to the ball.
The city don't even know you yet. They know your sister, they don't know you. She a superstar around here. This her school. Come on, artist, let's make a play. This dude ain't that good.
Tyrell, gotta lead up Tyrell.
He's just a starter. There we go. There you go.
Go.
Go, get out there, out there, out there.
Get out there, Larry. Go there, right there. Go.
You back. So you 3-10-30 from the 4th, all right? Stay deep. Safety, you got safety, you got safety. Let's go.
Hey, they got one over here.
Go,
on wall. I'm leaving.
Hey, white, personnel, white.
Hey, Swain, they said you out there playing like you 6'4". What does that mean to you?
No, man, I'm just out here working. That's it. Just out here working.
Catching everything.
Yes, sir.
The ball here. Don't let the ball get up on you. That's how I keep hitting. Use your hands to stop it out there. Yeah. Keep it off your body. Eyes to the ball. Eyes on the ball. Hand coordination. Don't look at me. You looking at me, and you just catching the ball. Eyes on the ball.
Set. Go. Set. Go.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Oh yeah, Sway. Oh yeah, Sway. Everybody. Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's it right there. That's what I'm talking about.
All right, so it's the end of practice. I got some team dads here. Hey, what is it like to be a team dad at Enloe?
It's fun. You get to talk to the other dads. We get to see what might happen, speculate on what all we see out there, pretend that they're NFL players, talk about all the past, talk about the future, act like we're little old men talking about everything, even the weather.
So let's talk about the team. Let's talk about why your son chose to play football.
Well, my son has been a soccer player forever, and he came out to try football, and he wasn't real sure about it till he got out here. And then when he got out here, it was such a family that he decided he'd stick around for it. And he stuck around a little bit more and made friends, and he said that it was much more of a kinship between those he played with. So he wanted to stay with football because there's nothing better than being on a team of people that care. And the Enloe team here, these Eagles, they care about each other, they work for each other, and they trust each other. So that's why he would choose football over soccer.
Shift! Hey, quads left! Slide. Slide.
You got to do it. All right? Everybody else okay? You good? Yeah.
Quads.
What we see up top?
Hey, play it.
Now, John gonna blitz, but they gonna block him.
So what we see up top?
Coach over outside of him.
How many safeties?
1.
All right, so we good. Players on. All right, let's go.
Down! Take! Go!
Hit it, Swain, right there. Hey man, you gotta hit that thing with a little bit of velocity. Hey, you can't tiptoe through that thing. It ain't gonna be open long. All right, come on. You got the speed for it. Get there.
Watch your outside work. Go!
Get well.
Motion. Yeah, you good. Worry about here. Watch it.
Go!
There you go, Nakis. Let it go. Good job, sir.
Stay there. Marion, play that gap right there. Play that gap right there, Marion.
Dylan. Come on this side. The running back coming to you.
Go!
Right there, Dylan. Damn, I just told you coming back to you. Score, Sway. Good. No. Swizzy.
Not bad. Hey,
When you make contact, pick your knees up. Don't get caught in the traffic.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If he's offset to the left, he's coming back to you right. If
If he's offset to the right, he's coming back to your left. All right, now if he offset to the right and go back to the right, that's a counter. That play right there, he was offset to the right, came back to the left. You gotta know that, all right? Don't line up on the same side that he's on, because it's gonna go to the opposite side, all right? You got Green, going after man. Who got the tight end?
Talk, guys, talk.
Dylan, you got tight end. Jesus. Go, Jamison. Good. Oh, yeah! Good job, baby. Way to run with the hatches, Zach. A wing back, a guy in motion, so that means I got trips. So that means I got a corner, I got him, and somebody gotta have him. Who got the tight end?
I can ship the tight end.
You can't because you in the
you're
line.
playing DN. I had 2 on this side.
Hey, remember, hey, Ian, get hands on the tight end. On your track.
Yeah.
Go. A little more than that, though, Ian. Score. Ian.
Oh, score, baby. Way to be a man, Jameson. Good job, baby. Hustle back. Good job. Hustle back. Come on, Phil. Come on, D. You good? Come on, D.
Read it quick. The ball's in motion, and the ball's motioning out to the right-hand side. What you need to do is start that movement there at the same time the ball does. So the ball goes that way. Just know when you go that way, when you make that turn and you go that way, be sure to keep the eye open. So if you
come on, Cole Pepper.
If you can make that turn back.
Go. Get him. Hey, you release this way, and I literally turn around. I turn, I have to catch the ball. Okay. So once I catch the ball, you're now my lead blocker, but outside, not inside. Because the inside guys, what are they reading? They're reading the quarterback. So we want to work outside. So you, big guy, on little, that dude, you should be loving it. All right? You, sir, hey, you kick back. You go to the linebacker. You got the linebacker. He got the outside guy. All right?
Outside.
Ball! Yes, sir.
Score. Reverse field. Ah.
What formation I was in? Wrestling cover 2 jump. It's not the formation. Hey, look, are you gonna be here during camp? We're gonna play Madden, right? Beat them last night. Men quit 17-0.
First of all, I wasn't even,
first half, matter of fact.
serious.
Yesterday I beat you. You had the Chiefs. Had the Cowboys.
Fine. You beat me by 5.
Okay.
By
you
5.
threw like 3 picks, right?
I threw 2.
3.
How many you throw?
Only throw 1.
You did. You threw one first play of the game.
That threw 1. Yeah, that was a fumble recovery for a touchdown.
No, I got a fumble recovery and I got a pick first play of the game because you threw a hitch and Mitchell picked it.
Okay. That went for like 15 for 18.
I was at the goal line and I scored first drive.
And 1 pick.
I scored first drive.
All right, by 1 though, right?
That's fine.
Need 3 picks.
How many times I beat you before that?
He had the Browns.
How many times I beat you? The game just came out. They got so much new stuff, bro. Like, what are you talking about?
They talking like I care.
Trash.
You don't play Madden?
I do. Just don't care at practice.
5 sacks on him.
You had 5 sacks.
5
That
sacks.
was the first time I ever played
5
Madden
sacks
20.
to Aaron Donald.
Everybody, that was like
5 sacks to Aaron Donald.
Aaron Donald? That was the first time I played the second game. What happened?
He a hack. He like
it was.
Nah, DeAndre Hopkins a hack.
Second game,
he not dropping no
second
passes,
game,
bro.
it was some murder happening in that.
Third
room.
game, smacked him.
He's a 99 overall.
Second game, I whooped him in your own house.
You did not smack. You beat me by a couple points.
I whooped you.
You beat me by a couple points. Is that getting whooped?
I made you quit. Oh God, I made you quit. Second game.
Okay. Well,
okay.
Third game, you even score a point.
But man, me and Jordan was.
I beat him like 26-0.
No, it was not 26. It was 14. We went home. Cap with my mama.
No.
He spent a cap. Look,
what?
Second game, it was something happened in that night. He was over there like, bro.
I made you quit though. First game.
All right, bro.
He even scored a point first game.
Second game, bro.
First game, he even scored a point. Middle quit the first
game.
half.
I couldn't play. I ain't know how to play.
Nah, he whooped you though.
Nah, I mean, I'm you got first game, I ain't know how to play. Second game, I just.
No, you did it.
The first day, he was like, the first day, the day they came over, I was doing him. We played 1 game before that. They played 2 games. Like he came over, he wanted to quit because he said, "Me and Jaden about to play, bro." The first game I beat Daquan.
First game, I could say he beat me. I ain't know how to see what play I was running.
Second game, he did not. I beat you twice last night.
Look, he's soft. It was 14-14. They came over. He was like, as soon as he got up, he said, "All right, Corey, we about to play. We about to play later."
I got a pick.
Jaden said he didn't want to do that when I was up though, because I was like, "Bro, I'll play you later." He said, "No, we can finish it out."
It was
They
tied
came
up.
over.
I
He
got a
was like,
pick 6.
But nah, Daquan talking that
last
first
night
game,
I beat you 17-0, bro.
I got my kick. Like,
Are y'all talking about Madden?
I ain't
He
know how to
even
see the
scored a
play.
point first game.
Okay,
Oh
second
my
game, that's
God.
what happened. I made him quit. My word.
Bro, one at Todd over.
My word, I made him quit. And we had
Okay, but you said I'm about to quit, and right when you got to pick, you talking about I'm about to keep playing. You asked to quit.
All right, second game, what happened to him?
Oh, you want them?
They try to bet bread.
Hey, he was about to quit right when he got to pick because he was about to play. He said, I'm about to keep playing. You was about to quit and you got to pick, bro. That don't count. That's an L.
And they lagged out.
What happened last night, though? What happened last night, though? What are you talking about?
No, you talking about Madden and you got on football pads? Come on.
And you coming up, take that outside release. So therefore,
Stay on the straight line. But don't do that.
yeah. So
Straight up.
if you the DB, right?
Yeah.
I'm coming here and like I'm about to block you,
then
and then I'm
goes.
coming outside, right? So you already closer to the sideline, so that's where you're gonna put the ball. You're gonna put the ball in between the numbers and the sideline. So if you're already there, you're gonna run under it, right? So, but if he does throw it over this shoulder, you gotta make sure you fade with it, because if you come here with it, you're slowing yourself down. All right, just fade with it, catch it in the basket. That's what we do every morning, right? That's what we do every morning. Catch it, score.
All right. Here, you come down here, take the cut. Boom.
You cut too soon. I cut too soon? Yeah, like this. Go. That's the point. Coach. Beat him here
And then cut back.
That's why Coach Watson
cut too soon. We'll use JT's body. You're gonna have a body there. You're gonna have JT's body there. Just cut off his ass butt.
He was like cut to the butt. Like you cut back. Remember you had just cut back.
Tell me how I cut. Was you in the play with him? You didn't cut. You just kept going.
Oh. I'm talking about right here. You cut like back here. If you get here.
Oh yeah, you gotta press.
If you press it, you'll see everybody else go here, and then by the time you see it, nobody will be here.
But that's all you got. A gap to A gap. K side A gap to back side A gap. And that's all you got. You good? Nah, you good.
All right, so you are known as a secret weapon. It ain't so much secret anymore.
Yeah, I don't know.
Tell us about that leg of yours.
I mean, I came into high school, and I was a soccer player, and I got cut from the soccer team, and I thought it was, it sucked, but then I came out here, and with the soccer background, I started kicking, and Coach Bach he was like a mentor. He kind of encouraged me, like throughout the whole process. Him and the kicker then kind of like gave me this basis, and I just went from there. I really enjoyed it. Enjoyed being around all these guys. The atmosphere, it was really fun, and I just kind of took off from there.
Go, release.
Right there.
Turn. Go.
Go on.
Hurry up, Tony.
Jeremiah.
Go. That across your eyes.
Good hustle.
I got it.
You gotta spin it.
I dropped this line. Car wash, $20, 20 beans.
Nah, I ain't ready.
This your car wash. It was nice of you.
Coach Blocker, we're out here. It's a car wash.
Yes, sir.
What are we doing?
So what we're doing is raising funds for our pregame meals and also for camp. We have some sponsors that supply the food for the guys during the year. Carolina Ale House is going to be one. Zaxby's today is one, so this is huge. And they're allowing us to come out, and anything that we get from the car wash, we keep 100%. It helps offset the cost for the parents so that it's not quite as expensive, because football is an expensive sport with having 11 games, 11 pregame meals, and then also 11 JV games and 11 JV meals. So we just try to help the families out so it's not too much of a financial burden.
today to support the team. Tell us why you did.
Hey, my name is Richard Hall. I'm coming from the Raleigh Flea Market, and these nice young men were on the traffic island, and I saw them waving their signs, and I stopped, and I said, what's going on? They said, Enloe football team is doing a good car wash. I said, will you detail it? They said, absolutely, for $20. Pull into Zaxby's. So here I am, and then these nice women said, we got Krispy Kreme, give us the $20 and pull around. So here I am. And so that's why I stopped, to support Enloe High School football team.
Of water in the bed of the truck.
All right, so we're out here with the fundraising efforts. Tell me what it's meant for your son to be involved.
I have especially liked the after-school tutoring efforts, the ACT prep efforts that have been sponsored by the school. Not only is that money in our pockets, but it also shows Jameson that the values that we have at home for him to be a student athlete are also honored here by the coaches, which is not often the case. So I want him to understand that even after football ends, he has a mind that will continue to work. We want him to use it to its fullest. And we appreciate Coach Blocker, Coach Knight, Coach Kennedy, and encouraging the boys to be the best both on and off the field.
But I'm a high-soaring eagle. And my destiny is to fly high, soar high, travel far, make success out of my life. In the long haul, I am prosperous. I see my destiny through the eagle's eye.